Hey everybody, it's your girl Tiffany from Facebook. In today's topic, I'm talking about fake ass gangsters. Now, what exactly is a fake ass gangster? A fake ass gangster is someone who's all bark and no bite, like a little chihuahua, like yip 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 yip, but the chihuahua never bites you in the ass, okay? Someone who's just all, talk and never walk the walk. Now, I'm gonna give you an example. In school about a month ago, this is junior named Kasim. Remember his name because he's a bitch ass nigga. I'm only cursing in this episode, excuse my language, but this is a serious topic. Oh yeah, before I continue, shout out to Leah Ryle. I love you, Leah. Anyways, I was rushing to catch the bus because I was about to miss my bus. So I hit Kasim with my book bag. My book bag is huge. It's like 10 pounds. It's the greatest weapon ever. I wouldn't have to beat the crap out of a girl. I just swing her on my book bag and she's in the hospital. St. John's Hospital, room number 32. Anyways, so I hit Kasim with my knee and he's like, ouch, ouch, that really hurts. And I feel so bad for him because, I know my book bag's heavy. I didn't mean to hit him, but I didn't have enough time to give him an apology. And plus, it was one of those moments when something bad happens. It's like, leave me, girl, leave. So I left. So he sees me in the hallway a couple times, and he didn't say anything to me. But every time he was walking the same hallway as me, he would go the other way, but over exaggerate. Pretend this is me and Kasim. We're walking like this, because he sees me, and he's like this. So we're walking, he's like, ah! I'm like, alright, you don't need to over exaggerate like that. Just move a little more to the left and leave me alone, Anyways, 2 weeks ago, he would see me, and he's with his homeboys, and they were all chilling, whatever. I was trying to walk to math class. So when he walked past me, he was like, oh, watch where the hell you going, because that hurts. The S word, when you're in the bathroom, you take a poopy. So the way he said it was really disrespectful, and he was trying to tell me what to do, he's my daddy, and he ain't my daddy, because my daddy's handsome, and he's ugly. Anyways, I'm like, I know he not trying to act big and bad and bold with me now because he with his friends. I wasn't going to take that. I was like, hell no. So I turned around. I gave him attitude. I was like, watch where you going and you won't get hurt. He turned around and he started cursing at me. I didn't hear exactly what he said because I was trying to get to math class. But he thinks since I'm a freshman, I'm not going to say anything. I don't care who you are, freshman, sophomore, senior, junior, I don't care. You're not going to disrespect me, okay? Take your time, move out the hallway, leave me alone, and you won't get hurt. Okay, boo-boo? Alright. Anyways, he had another altercation with my homegirl, Claudia. Shout out to Claudia. You in the video, girl. I'm going to tell the story. Long story short, he tried to cut Claudia on the line. Claudia was behind me on the line. It was the breakfast line, and this is in the morning. I'm not going to be late for my class from Mr. for history because he tried to cut the line. Claudia blocked him and said, excuse me, you're cutting the line, get in the back of the line like everyone else. Wait until your turn. He's going to say, nah, move. I don't want to hurt you. You better move. Claudia wasn't having that. She was like, no, get in the back of the line like everyone else. And then she started making noise. And everyone was like, calm down, Claudia. She's making a commotion. But she had every right. Don't act rude and no one would make a big scene. So then here comes the lady in her coffee, in her Dunkin' Donuts coffee. She's like, excuse me. What seems to be the problem? The coffee in her hand. And the Claudia's like, oh, he's trying to cut the line. And here's what he said. Come on, man. I'm trying to get a butter roll. Oh, my goodness. How about this, Christine? How about you ask your mama and she wakes up 6 o'clock in the morning and make your skinny ass a butter roll so you won't be cutting middle schoolers in a line? How about that? All I want is a butter roll. Well, you know what? All I want is $10,000. But we all can't get what we want, sweetheart. Get in the back of the line. Anyways, the lady said for him to get back in the line. He finally got in the back of the line, and he started making all this commotion, started cursing, but he didn't say anything. He didn't even touch Claudia. So that's how you know he's a fake-ass gangster. Because he didn't do anything. He was all this talk. He never touched her. He never touched me, because I will knock him out. Now, here's some rules for a bully, who's someone, who's trying to bully you and trying to act like they're all tough. Here's a couple of tips. Rule number 1. If a bully starts yelling at you and you start getting scared because their voice is very timid and very deep or just very loud, you look them dead in the eyes and pretend that they don't even faze you like this. Alright? Here's rule number 2. If they start actually touching you, do the little pokey poke, whatever, little shove, yeah, you know me, and stuff like that, this is what you do. You start shaking your hand, not your hand, your fist. You start shaking your hand or your fist, but try the fist because it's more scarier. So you shake your fist really fast like this. You just start shaking. and shaking hard, like it's 15 degrees outside, like it's cold as hell, like you in Alaska. Start shaking, and they gave me like, damn, what the hell's wrong with him or her? Like, well, you about to have a seizure or something? Like, what? They looking all crazy, like you about to have a seizure or something. Like you about to have a seizure with your hand and stuff like that, because they be like, ooh, what's wrong with her? And then rule number 3, if they actually hit you, this is what you do. If it's a girl, poke that bitch in the eye. Don't poke her to the point where she's like, she's blind and she's like, oh, Stevie Wonder, and then she's always, she's blind with one eye, and then she's like, hey guys, hey, or hey, and stuff like that. Don't do that. Just poke her to the point where she's like, why you poke me there? Like this. Like, poke. Just poke her. Don't too hard, because you don't want your mama getting sued. You don't want to be in court. Just poke her in the eye really fast, and then she go like, and stuff like that. You be like, yeah, I poked you in the eye. Try me again. And if it's a boy, kick him in the nuts. Yeah, I said kick in the nuts. He's gonna grab his crotch, and you be like, oh, man, my nut. Oh, I'm like, yeah, I kicked you in the nut. Try me again. That works every time, okay? But don't kick it to a point where he doesn't have, a banana no more or whatever. But yeah, so those are tips, and if that doesn't work, you just add big and better. So like, say for example, like they start yelling at you, you start yelling back. You be like, yeah, what? Don't get in their face, but start doing hands like you in the ghetto or whatever. Be like, yeah, what? I ain't scared. What you gonna do? Hit me. And then you be like, man, I can knock you out. But you keep doing it until a point where they're like, oh, they serious and stuff like that. But yeah, hit me. Look all crazy and stuff like that. Like Freddy versus Jason. So I'm like, like, hit me. Alright? Now, those are my tips for fake ass gangsters. Now, let me show you real quick what's in my book bag before I end this video, so you can understand. This is my book bag, okay? I'm going to show you what's in my book bag, okay? Show you something real quick. I have my little Spanish book. I have my brush for my weave. I have math book. I have my I have so much stuff in here. I have my, look at all these papers. Yep, I'm a freshman. I have perfume. In case you get a little stanky, girls, carry a little perfume. This is Black Amethyst, and it's very good. And last but not least, in case you get a little hungry, people, let me show you something. I carry a bag of chips. Don't judge me, okay? Alright? A sister gets hungry. Don't judge me. But I'm in this video because it's getting long. But that's my tips for how to deal with a fake ass gangster and what is a fake ass gangster. Now, people, don't be afraid of anybody. Always stick up for yourself. And like I said, kick the boy in the nuts and poke that bitch in the eye. I'm Tiffany, signing out. I love you guys. Bye.